Section N. For your notes, you'll look back at 6-10. These are inequalities because you can see that they have inequality signs. They're solved just like equations, but there's one little trick you got to remember. It's not a trick, it's just the multiplication division property. All right, so we have your x right here, we have a constant right here, we have our coefficient right here. And we're trying to remove both the 3 and the 4 from the x side and send it to the other side. So let's go ahead and start. We want to get rid of the constant first. So we're going to add a negative 3x, or you can subtract 3x. It's working because it's a 0. You do the same thing to the other side. And negative 13 plus negative 3 with a t-chart. They're on the same side, so we know it is negative 16. And now we have our our coefficient of 4 here, so we're going to make that into the number 1 by dividing by 4. And that is 1, so it's working, so we'll do it to this side too. And x is greater than or equal to a negative divided by a positive is a negative answer, and 16 divided by 4 is 4. Okay, so we'll come down here, we'll make a mark for negative 4, we'll circle it, and then we will determine that this is a closed point because it's or equal to, so fill it in, and x is greater, and we go to the right for greater. Now what's something greater than negative 4? 0 is, so if we put a 0 right here, let's see if it works. 4 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 3 is 3. Is 3 greater than or equal to negative 13? It sure is, so you know your answer is correct. Let's try it again. Now, don't be fooled. This is about the same thing as what you just did. All right, so we're going to, again, know where the variable is. We have a constant of plus 3 and now a coefficient of negative 4. So we'll do the same thing with the constant, add a negative 3 to both sides. That's a 0, so it works. That's negative 4x is greater than negative 16. And now we're going to get rid of the coefficient by dividing by a negative 4. It works here to create a positive 1. So we do it to the other side. And now we get x comes down, and negative divided by a negative is a positive 4. Now this is what we learned about during the property of equality. When we are dividing by negatives on both sides, the sign reverses. So we'll go down here and we'll graph it. This is an open circle, and x is less than 4. Well, what's a number less than 4? It's really easy to use. 0. Put the 0 right here, and negative 4 times 0 is 0, and that means 3 is left to be greater than negative 13, and that's still a true statement, so you know you got it right. Now I'd like you to pause the video and try both of these and graph them at the same time. Remember, check your work like we did up above to make sure you are correct. Okay, we're back with two answers here. We have x is greater than or equal to 25, and we have x is greater than negative 25. So I graphed them. You can see them down here, and now we're going to choose some numbers to make sure that we are correct. So what's a number larger than 25? Let's go for something easy, such as 30. Okay, put a 30 right here where the x is. 2 times 30 is 60, and 60 plus negative 5 is 55. Is 55 greater than or equal to 45? It sure is, so you know you're right. Over here, what's a number larger than negative 25? And the easy one is 0. Well, what's 0 times negative 2? 0. And is negative 5 less than 45? Yes, so you know you have it right. Rate yourself on the mastery scale that you are completely ready, or you have a lot to go and you need to study.